We're going to take a look at the different batteries available from Excel and do a quick comparison between these different batteries and see what the features are and a little bit about how they work. First, we have the 650 battery, same battery that's found in the wet kit that's also sold as a separate accessory. Next, we have the mini battery. This is a 320 milliamp battery that's sold as a separate accessory and is found in the mini kit. Then we have our Pro battery, which is only found in the Pro kit. This is not available as a separate accessory. And then we have the 900 VV battery. This is a variable voltage battery. It's not in any of our kits currently, but it is available as a separate accessory. You can also buy just the battery and then buy a separate tank and basically build your own kit one piece at a time if you like. And this is a good option for this battery. We'll pick that one up and take a look at it. This battery, well, actually all of the batteries will unlock and lock by pressing the button 5 times. We press that button 5 times, it's unlocked. Now we can press the button and activate it. All of our batteries work the same way. They all have the same safety lock feature. Now we can press this button 5 times again, and we've locked the battery. So now it's not going to activate accidentally. Also on the bottom of the 900 battery here, we have a variable voltage dial. You see this goes from 3.3 up to 4.8 volts. We can turn the dial here on the bottom, and this is going to adjust the voltage. And we can dial in basically exactly the strength that we want. The lower the voltage, the softer the hit's going to be. The higher the voltage, the harder your hit's going to be. So this accommodates any user to be able to dial in to exactly what power level you like to vape at. This is also a great option if you're using one of our dry herb tanks. This couples very well with that tank. Next, let's take a look back at our Pro battery. Now, if we unlock this battery, we can take a look at the digital LCD screen. This keeps up with your puff count and the battery life. Each time you press the button to take a puff, it's going to add to the count. And as the battery level goes down, the charge indicator will show you that your battery life is getting low and that it's ready to charge. So when you charge the battery, obviously it's going to show you a higher charge level, and this will also reset the puff count on this digital screen. And so next we'll look at the mini battery. Very similar to the other ones except for a few things. One, obviously it's much smaller, very thin slimline design, and the button is activated the same way, but obviously we have a different style button on this. It's a recessed, some people call this an EVOD style button. This does have a 510 thread on the top, but however this battery does not have the outer ego threads like on the other batteries. Only the 510 thread in the middle. So this kind of makes the mini something that's within itself, so to speak. It's not compatible with, for example, the wet tank. Even though these both use a 510 thread, your wet tank will not attach to the mini battery. You should use the mini tanks with this battery. Next, we'll take a look back at the 650 battery. This has the same kind of threads as your Pro and your 900 VV. So this can be used with the wet tank, the dry tank, the mega tank, or the pro tank. Your 650, the pro, and the 900 VV can all utilize all of these tanks. And so we've got our 650 and the pro are both a 650 milliamp battery. The mini is a 320 milliamp battery, and obviously the 900 VV is a 900 milliamp battery. So we've got a few different sizes there, which the only real difference you're going to find from one size to the other is how long the battery lasts between charges. A 650 versus a 900 is simply going to, the 900 is going to last longer from charge to charge. Now to just quickly take a look at cleaning the batteries. You know, this is very simple, and basically if you get a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol also helps. We can clean the inside of this battery on around the top and around the outside threads. It's very important to keep this battery clean. All of the batteries actually have an electrical connection here at the top. This is what's going to supply electricity to the atomizer inside of your tank. Just like any other electrical connection, this needs to stay clean and dry. If it's not clean, if it's not dry, if you've accidentally dropped some of your e-liquid onto it, it's not going to work properly. If you have a problem with your vaporizer, if you're using the Excel brand or anyone else's brand, make sure this is good and clean, or I'm sure your vaporizer will not work properly. And last but not least, we'll just take a quick look at charging the battery. All of the batteries charge the same way. Just take your charging cord, attach that on the same way the tank attaches, and we'll see the light turns red. The light being red indicates that the battery is in need of being charged, and when the battery is fully charged, the light will turn green and stay illuminated green, and then we need to take the battery off. Be sure to not overcharge your battery, because this could damage it from overcharging. And I think that pretty much wraps us up for the battery overview and comparison. Thank you for watching. Remember to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Excel Vapes, and have a great day.